This is Deuteronomy 33:26. There is none like unto the God of Yeshurun, who rideth upon the heaven in thy help, and is in his excellency on the sky. The eternal God is thy refuge, and underneath are the everlasting arms. And he shall thrust out the enemy from before thee, and shall say, destroy them. So the Most High is going to help use us to destroy our enemies, man. That's why he said, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. All right? Verse 28. Israel then shall dwell in safety alone. This is how we know this is a future prophecy that we're waiting on right now. How come the Israelites, when we were in Israel, we had, like we read earlier, the Most High in Judges 2, that he didn't get rid of all the other nations there. So we weren't alone. And then when we got kicked out of Israel, somebody else was put up in our place. And then when we came back to Israel, they still had other foreigners alongside with us, to the point of getting kicked out again and them taking our land over again. We have not been in Israel alone. So that's a future prophecy we're waiting on. To be back in our land alone. Alone. Meaning we're not going to have these other nations co-occupying it with us as an equality or equal measure. Anybody who's going to be in Israel, when we get back into the kingdom, they're going to be our servants. And like he said, we're going to rule over them and be there. They're going to be our captives and our servants. All right? So he said, then shall Israel dwell in safety alone. The fountain of Jacob shall be upon a land of corn and wine. Also his heavens shall drop down dew. So we're going to have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, under the laws written in our hearts. We won't be able to sin. We're going to be fully righteous, and we're going to be perfect children of the Most High, enforcing the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, how we're supposed to be. Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by the Lord. So the prophets were talking about this. The apostles were talking about this. Moses was talking about this. This is what we're supposed to be preaching. Happy art thou, O so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indian, O people saved by the Lord, the shield of thy help. And who is the sword of thine excellency? And thine enemies shall be found liars unto thee. So somebody, whoever got us in captivity, is liars. Can't trust that white man and nothing that he say. And if you feel like, well, there's some good ones, then you're a liar. Because he said they're not. And don't get it twisted. There might be somebody who look white who ain't actually white. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not all about color. It's about heritage and culture and the seed and the bloodline. If you had somebody like Drake or Terrence Howard, or a very light-skinned person, and they got with a man, and he got with a white woman, and they had a very light baby, who they had a son, and he got with a white woman, and they had another baby. Eventually, they might damn near look white. That's why you got some Italians from Sicily, some Irish, and some of the different countries, that kind of look white, but they're actually so-called Negroes, But you got to remember, because according to the ancestry and coats of arms, Negroes and coats of arms, all right, German families with names of Negro origin. And if you go into French, Italian, Spanish, Polish families, when we were over in Europe during the so-called Dark Ages, they were run by us. So we had the so-called white man in captivity at that time. We had some people still over there. All right, and some of the people mixed and mingled, but you are who your father is. So you got some people who appear to be white, appear to be these other nations. If you go to the Korean War, and you got killed in a black man got killed in the Korean War, but before he got killed, he went out on R&R, and got some Korean girl, and she ended up having a baby, and kept him over there. He could look like a little dark Korean baby, but then over time, he got a baby, who got a baby, who got a baby, and now they all look like they're Korean. So we're mixed between these nations, looking like some of these nations. But if you have the bloodline and seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you're going through the curses that's given to our people. You have that heritage and culture. Our job is to follow the law, statutes, commandments. The Most High came for us. We supposed to be teaching our people our heritage, our culture, returning to the law, statutes, commandments, obeying the Lord our Father, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, with all our mind, heart, and soul. Yahweh Shai said, if you love me, keep my commandments. All right? So, happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by the Lord, the shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency. And thine enemies shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places. Meaning we're going to trample down all these other nations. This is the doctrine that's supposed to be being taught. So, I like reading Acts. I like reading all the scriptures. But Acts 6 and 7, and Acts 13, and there's some other ones too, where you have great men of the Lord going, right after Stephen said this, he got killed. He got killed. That lets you know what his ministry was all about. All right? And you know they killed majority of them, the men of the Lord. All right? So this is what's supposed to be being taught by the men of the Lord, which is not pleasant to a lot of people's ears, because first of all, you got to hold yourself accountable to keeping the law, statutes, commandments, which people just don't want to do. Then, right now, they trust in Egypt, they trust in these other heathens in these other countries, and going after their ways. They want to save the whole planet. When Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai said, I'm trying to save y'all. Y'all in need of saving. And these other people are not trying to serve the Lord. Psalms, is it 96 and 5? Let you know that these heathens ain't trying to serve the Lord. Psalms 96 and 5. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord made the heavens. So Mosiah said, all these other people, they worship idols. Y'all, my people, worship Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and the fact that we are the greatest nation. We are the holy nation. We are the greatest people on the planet. Stop trying to follow after these heathens and their customs and their ways, and follow after Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Repent and come back into the covenant. Repent and try to do righteous. Try to be righteous. Alright? Have faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So, with that, I'm going to say, all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders out in New York and GMS. Honors to all the other brothers in the different various camps across the world, teaching the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, teaching the true doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and waking up the people in the highways and the byways and the internet ways to wake up our people into the knowledge of the truth. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.